Welcome back, Irish fans, to my last regular season episode of Breaking Down Braves Boys podcast. This one's going to be Notre Dame versus Virginia Tech, 2 o'clock on ACC Network tomorrow, Saturday. Senior night for TJ Gibbs, Rex Pfluger, and John Mooney. Notre Dame's entering this game 18-12 with a 9-10 record in the ACC. They really want to go 500 in conference. Right now they're 8th in the ACC in the records, and they're 7th in seeding for the ACC tournament. One of the worst losses of the season. They blew a huge lead against FSU, lost 73-71. Heartbreaker. This game, here's what it means. It doesn't really mean much. It's a nice way to send out the seniors at Purcell Pavilion. It secures the 7th seed in the ACC tournament because Georgia Tech has a postseason ban. But not too much riding on this game, just seeding and stuff. For Virginia Tech, it means a little bit more though. They're fighting for a NIT berth. They're 16-14 with a 7-12 record in the ACC. They just beat Clemson 70-58. I don't know what Clemson's deal is. They just ended a 4-game losing streak, though, by doing that. They're led by freshman draft prospect Landers Noy II in pretty much every offensive stat except rebounding, which is not a great thing for them. They've been out-rebounded in 16 of their 19 ACC games, so that's pretty bad. But they run a motion offense. They run a man defense, pretty basic. So let's get into the offensive keys. On to my offensive keys. My first key is going to be move without the ball. If you watch that Clemson-Virginia Tech game, Clemson scored a lot on cutting, setting screens, rolling. That's how you beat a man defense, especially if they're more athletic than you and stuff. Clemson was cutting. They were finding open guys. They were getting physical in the paint. That's how you beat a man defense. My second key is going to be because of the last game. Don't force shots late in the game. You saw it a lot from the younger guys, Dane Goodwin. You saw one from Rex, unfortunately. It just wasn't ideal. That was a big reason why they blew that lead. They had quick possessions that didn't result in baskets. They couldn't get shots to go late in the game. They were forcing it. I would like to see them not do that again today. Today, I guess. It's late now. And then my third key is going to be take advantage of offensive rebounds. Virginia Tech's been out-rebounded in pretty much every game they've played this year. So I think you're going to get a couple offensive rebounds. The only good rebounder they have is Tyrese Radford, who's averaging 6.5 rebounds a game. But still, I think they're going to be able to dominate the paint, which is a big reason why Virginia Tech isn't doing well right now. Now on to my leading scorer. Leading scorer for this one, I'm going to have to go with Prentice Hub. After the outing he had against Florida State, 24 points. I gained a lot of confidence in him. In that game, he was pretty much the only guy who could create his own shot. And they're playing against a man defense, so I'm going to ride the hot hand. Going to go with Prentice Hub. I think he'll have a big day on senior night. Wouldn't be shocked if it was Mooney. Wouldn't be shocked if it was Gibbs, maybe even Rex. But we'll see. I think Prentice Hub's the most likely option. My matchup to watch is going to be freshman Landers Noy versus Rex Pfluger. Rex Pfluger normally matches up on the best players, so we're assuming this happens. If you eliminate him, he's had like 7 3-points in their last couple games, and they've looked pretty bad in those games, except for Clemson. But if you eliminate him, you have a really good chance to beat them. But if he gets going like he did in the first Clemson game, watch out. They're a good team. It's also worth watching whoever Tyrese Radford is being guarded by, and what he does. He's averaging 10 points a game. So he's sort of interesting to keep an eye on, but I'm definitely worried about Landers Noy. He can take over a game. He's a really good passer. He does pretty much everything right. So now on to the defensive keys. My defensive keys are going to be close out on threes for the first one. Virginia Tech seems like if they don't feel like they can get to the basket, they're just going to shoot a deep three. This was something Notre Dame did at the beginning of the year when they weren't clicking offensively. So I think that's a weakness for Virginia Tech. Just close out on threes, don't give them a lot of opportunities there. My second one is going to be play man. I don't think these guys are really great at getting to the basket. They did get there a little bit against Clemson, but I wouldn't trust them to do that well. And then three is limit Landers Noli, the second. He's been really inconsistent lately. So I think you can do a good job limiting him. We have a really good chance to win this game. My player to lose sleep over is going to be Landers Noli. I've talked about him the whole time pretty much. He's far and away their best player. He's averaging 15 points a game, and he's a really good passer. So yeah, he's somebody to watch out for. He's going to be probably in the NBA next year. So yeah, really good player. And then my prediction for this, I don't think they're going to lose on senior night. I'm going to say Notre Dame 78, Virginia Tech 69. I don't know. I have a good feeling about this. I'm not too concerned about Virginia Tech, but I wasn't concerned about Wake, so we'll see. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Go Irish. Let's win this, and I'll be back for the ACC tournament. Peace.